Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Eldermyth Part 2. Yes, last episode was a little short, and we're going to get a little deeper. We'll be playing for a good 40 minutes or so. And yes, I do know how to move. I do know how to kill. I do know how to capture. Big shout out to Kieran, Hartnett. Thank you, mate. He's done a fantastic job with the game. Has now added new speaking hints so you can hear your beast move. There's new hints for when invaders arrive, so lots of excitement. Also, I want to send a shout out to My Noise, added a few frogs to the already amazing ambience built into the game. But we're going to have a good time. Yes, if you haven't updated, please go to the iOS App Store and update. And get yourself your hands on this beautiful game. It is absolutely fantastic. I have been very fortunate to have Kieran involve me in this project, and I have absolutely enjoyed collaborating with him and just trying to find some ways that makes this game as entertaining and fun and accessible to all of you. Not that Kieran isn't doing a magnificent job on his own. I also want to send a big shout out to Matthias Ryan for his amazing video on how to move our beast. But now that I know how to move our beast, let's go ahead and jump into our adventure, okay? I've also got some good Eldermyth coffee made from the finest beast in all of the mythical realms. All right, let's get into it. Let's choose our beast. I like my beast, the lizard, because it interacts with desert. So let's go ahead and get my lizard again.
9:12 a.m. Step personal image Eldermyth. Continue button. Eldermyth. Sandragon icon image Eldermyth. Continue button. New game button.
Let's go new game.
Choose your beast. Sand dragon button. Hypnotic reptile sand dragon
I
button.
like the sand dragon.
Hypnotic reptile sand dragon button. Hypnotic sand dragon
We're
button.
take the
Sand dragon.
All right, and we're gonna start a brand new game. So I'm gonna overwrite my old.
Hypnotic reptile button.
All right.
Rock giant button. Sightless stinger button. Start game menu button. Start game
Let's go ahead
button.
and start the game.
Camp spawn on desert at C1. Start game A3 C image 10.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the speaking rate down.
Vertical navigate headings. Speech volume. Audio ducking. Speaking rate 65%. 60%. Words. Character. Actions. Vertical nav headings.
Okay. So what I decided to do is take my time and talk about the strategy between turns. There isn't like a maniacal amount of things going on at the same time, so we can take our time. It's more like a chess match with beautiful sounds. All right, if you want to know what some of these controls are, swing back to my episode 1 and you can hear me talk about it. I'm also going to stop and tutorialize in this one. You can always fast forward if that's the case.
B2, C2, desert, image.
Let's find out where our beast is. The best way for me to read the whole board, this might work for you too, is bring your finger to the top, forefinger tap.
Sun icon, image.
That tells you what the weather would be. Sunny weather does change. And remember, read your need help and your extended cues, your extended clues. They will tell you exactly what each weather condition brings about, okay? Let's go ahead and swipe down with 2 fingers and hear everything that's on the board.
Sun icon, image. A1, floodplain, image. B1, floodplain, image. C1, desert with camp, image. D1, forest, image. A2, floodplain, image. B2, floodplain, image. C2, desert, image. D2, forest, image. A3, C, image. B3, C, image. C3, desert, image. D3, forest, image. A4, C, image. B4, mountain, image. C4, desert, image. D4, forest, image. A5, mountain, image. B5, mountain, image. C5, mountain with beast, image. D5, C with minor invader. D5, C with minor invader, image. Love, image. 3, score, 0, fear, 0, cleanse land, 2, dimmed, button, fiery sands, 8, dimmed, button, take flight, 20, dimmed, button, burning roar, 30, dimmed, button, menu, button, ghost fill, image.
All right.
B2, floodplain, image.
So that's the best way to hear all the announcements. Forefinger tap at the top of the screen, and then take 2 fingers together and swipe down from the top. It will read absolutely everything. You'll also hear your beast on that one square. I know my beast is at the very bottom of the map. All right, so we're gonna go after these minor invaders. Okay, let's get rid of them first.
A4, C, image, A5, mountain, image.
I think I was on 8, wasn't I?
A5, mountain, image, B5, mountain, image.
I thought I was on.
A5, A4, C, image, 10. B4, mountain, image.
I thought I was on.
A5, mountain, image. A5, mountain, image. B5, mountain, image. C5, mountain with beast, image.
Oh, C5. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a short memory. Okay, I know there's some invaders around here.
C5, mountain with beast, image. D5, C5, mountain, D5, C with minor invader, image.
Okay, let's see if I can kill this invader. Now, when they're in the water, they're coming to colonize our land. So I guess we are on a new, fresh continent or island. I'm going to see if I can attack them before they get onto land.
B5, mountain, image. C5, mountain with beast, image.
So when you move, you're going to double tap and hold. You'll hear that boo-doo-doo-doo, which is the signal that you're holding, and then you're going to swipe to the direction that you want to attack or move.
B5, mountain, image.
Or capture.
B5, mountain, C5, mountain with beast, image. Fear increased. Fear count now 1.
All right.
Minor invader
See
kill.
how that
Fear
worked?
count now 1.
All I had to do was do that. You get that cute little sound. Then you hear that cool sound of me swiping with my gigantic claws. Now, after you do that, they get a turn. So just remember, this is a turn-based roguelike.
C5, mountain with beast, image. D5, C, image, 6.
Looks like it only takes one hit to kill these invaders. Let's go find out where the other invaders went to. Again, 4-finger tap, top.
Sun icon, image.
Later on, you can drag your finger and find things a little quicker, by touch navigation, I call it. But for now, we're just going to do it the way that is the most efficient. And take 2 fingers and swipe down.
Sun icon, image. A1, floodplain, image. B1, floodplain, image. C1, desert with cam, image. D1, forest, image. A2, floodplain, image. B2, floodplain, image. C2, desert, image. D2, forest, image. A3, C, A3, C, image. B3, C, B3, C, image. C3, desert, image. D3, forest, image. A4, C, A4, C, image. B4, mountain, image. C4, desert, image. D4, forest, image. A5, mountain, image. B5, mountain, image. C5, mountain with beast, image. D5, C, D5, C, image. Love, image. 3, score, 0, fear, 1, cleanse land, 2, dimmed, button, fiery sands, 8, dimmed, button, take flight, 20, dimmed, button, burning roar, 30, dimmed, button, menu, button, ghost fill, image.
Okay, so we have
D5,
one
C, image,
fear.
6.
So, and remember, if VoiceOver's talking too much, you can spread your fingers slightly and 2-finger touch the screen, and that will make VoiceOver cease speaking. All right, so now that we know that there's a camp, we need to go capture that camp. Capturing camps gets us points, and points are what is most important in this game because that gets us high scores. So, but we're also going to want to pay very close attention to invaders landing. Obviously, it's better to get them before they get onto land. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can go upward, and then we're going to go toward that camp.
C5, mountain with beast, image. C4, desert, image. With beast, image. C5, mountain with beast, C4, desert, C5, mountain with beast, image.
C5.
C4, desert, image. C3, desert, image. C4, desert, image.
Yeah, let's go upward.
C5, mountain with beast, image. Beast moved up to desert.
Oh, that's so cute. The speaking hits are so good. Oh my god. That is really cool. Right, Luther? Luther likes it. So Luther loves the beast. And so does Runda. They're very cute. Alright, let's see if there's anything else that's moved onto the map.
Sun icon, image. Sun icon, image. A1, floodplain, image. B1, floodplain, image. C1, desert with cam, image. D1, forest, image. A2, floodplain, image. B2, floodplain, image. C2, desert, image. D2, forest, image. A3, C, A3, C, image. B3, C, B3, C, image. C3, desert, image. D3, forest, image. A4, C, A4, C, image. B4, mountain, image. C4, desert with beast, image. D4, forest, image. A5, mountain, image. B5, mountain, image. C5, mountain, image. D5, C, D5, C, image. Love, image. 3, score,
Okay.
0.
No invaders yet. So now that we have speaking hints working and we can exactly know what's going on, and also if you want to know how to turn speaking hints on for you, you can swing by my tutorial on Core Quest where we first talk about speaking hints, and the very lovely Queen Angel Marissa will show you exactly how to turn speaking hints on your iOS device. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and move upward toward that camp.
Image. C5, mountain, image. C4, desert with beast, image. Beast moved up to desert.
All right, here we go. All right, so we're getting closer.
B2, floodplain, image. C2, desert, image. C1, desert with camp, image.
There it is. So we want to get up to that desert. We're going to get up to that camp.
C4, desert, image. C3, desert with beast, image. Beast moved up to desert.
All right, isn't that really cool? You can hear ourselves moving. And then now we only have one more movement to make to the camp, where we will collect points. You simply need to walk onto the camp in order to capture it. Your beast will automatically capture it, or basically save it, put it in our spatial inventory, and we are going to get points for that.
B2, floodplain, image. C2, desert with beast, image.
Here we go.
Beast moved up to desert. Camp spawned on forest at D4.
I think the sound effect's a little quiet on the capture. Probably want to increase that a little bit. But I think my sound effects are at 100%. I'd actually like to increase sound effect volume by about 20%. Obviously, it's already adjustable, and my sound effects are set to 100%. But it's still a little quiet. But maybe that's because I don't hear that great. But now let's go ahead and make sure there's no more invaders on our map. And also, we're going to hear our statistics after we go through the grid. So remember, when you swipe through the whole map, you're going to hear the grid first, which there are 20 different distinct grid boxes. And then after that, we're going to go to our statistics. All right?
Sun icon, image.
It's now sunny. Let me swipe down and hear what's going on our map.
Sun icon, image. A1, floodplain, image. B1, floodplain, image. C1, desert with beast, image. D1, forest, image. A2, floodplain, image. B2, floodplain, image. C2, desert, image. D2, forest, image. A3, C, image. B3, C, image. C3, desert, image. D3, forest, image. A4, C, image. B4, mountain, image. C4, desert, image. D4, forest with camp, image. A5, mountain, image. B5, mountain, image. C5, mountain, image. D5, C, image. Love, image. 3, score, 1, fear, 1, cleanse land, 2, dimmed, button, fiery sands, 8, dimmed, button, take flight, 20, dimmed, button.
All right, there's a camp. And what is good about camps? Well, we get points for capturing camps. So let's go ahead and go back down while keeping an ear out for invaders.
Image. B1, floodplain, C2, desert, image. C2, desert, image. C1, desert with beast, image. Beast moved down to desert. B3, C, image. C3, desert, image. C2, desert with beast, image. Beast moved down to desert.
All right, now that we've moved down, let's keep moving down because I think the camp is at the very bottom.
C4, desert, image. C3, desert with beast, image. Beast moved down to desert.
Almost there.
B5, mountain, image. C5, mountain, image. B5, mountain, image. C5, mountain. D5, C, image. C5, mountain, image. B5, mountain, image. A5, mountain, image. Image. B4, mountain, image. C4, desert with beast, image. D4, forest with camp, image.
Oh, there it is. It's D for forest and camp.
D5, C, image. C5, mountain, image. C4, desert with beast, image.
Let's go over to let's go east, or call it right. If you're holding your phone in profile mode, up would be up, down would be towards your body. You do play this game in profile mode. Left would be to your left arm, right would be to your right arm, or right shoulder.
C4, desert with beast, image. Beast moved right to forest.
Woo!
Camp spawned on floodplain at A2.
Oh, see? Now we're getting speaking hints. Camp just spawned on A2. So let's get back up to A2 and get that camp. That's really good. But are there any invaders? We haven't heard any yet. Because of speaking hints, we now can hear when they come. So let's go ahead and go get that camp. So the most efficient path would be the best.
C4, desert, image, D4, forest with beast, image. Beast moved left to desert.
Hear the sound?
Hunter invader spawned on C at D5.
Oh! There's a, what? Oh, hunter! Okay, let's go deal with that hunter. I think he's on C5. Uh-oh. I'm getting a sound issue. Hold on a second.
C4, desert with beast, image.
Oh, there we go.
C4, desert with beast, image. C5, mountain, image.
There was a hunter here.
D5, C5, mountain, image. D4, forest, image. D5, C with hunter invader, image.
Oh, there's a hunter down there. I'm gonna go kill that hunter first.
C5, mount. D5, D4, forest, image. C4, desert with beast, image.
Let's go down and kill that hunter. I'm gonna cut him off so he can't. I don't want him to head to that camp.
D4, forest, image. C4, desert with beast, image. Beast moved right to forest.
Let's cut off that
Beast
hunter.
attacked by invader. HP count now 2.
Oh, he attacked me. How dare you? I'm gonna take care of you. See here.
C5, mountain, image. D4, forest with beast, image. D4, forest with beast, image. C4, desert, image. C5, mountain, image. C4, C3, desert, image. C4, B4, mountain, image. C4, desert, image. C5, mountain, image.
Did we kill him? I don't hear him.
D4, forest with beast, image. D4, D4, forest with beast, image. D4, forest with beast, image. C5, mountain, image. D5, C with hunter invader, image.
Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is.
D4, forest with beast, image. D5, C with hunter invader, image. D4, forest with beast, image. Image. D4, forest with beast,
Can
image.
he attack diagonally?
D5, C with hunter invader, image. C4, desert, image. D4, forest with beast, image. D5, C with hunter invader, D4, forest with beast, image. D5, C with hunter invader, image. C5, mountain, image. D5, C with hunter invader. D4, forest with beast, image. C4, desert, image. D4, forest with beast, image. D4, forest with beast. D4, forest with beast. D5, C with hunter invader, image. D4, forest with beast, image. Fear increased. Fear count now 2.
Cool, we killed him.
Hunter invader killed. Fear count now 2.
Cool. Look at that. Isn't that really cool? Everything reads out. So if we kill something, we hear points being added to our fear. It will say fear +1, etc. And when we kill something, it will tell us hunter killed. And if a hunter appears, it will say hunter has appeared. And if a camp appears, it will say a camp has appeared. Isn't it amazing? All right. I do believe we auto heal. So let me check our health.
B5, mountain, image. 30, menu, button. 30, dim, burning roar. 20, take flight. 8, dim, button. Fiery sand. 8, take flight. 20, dim, button. A5, mountain, image. B5, mountain, C5, mount, D5, C, D5, C, love, image, heart. 2,
Oh, we are not healing. We need to heal. We only have 2 health left.
score. 2,
2 score.
fear, 2. Cleanse land.
How do we heal? Maybe that, I don't know.
2, dim, button. Fiery sands. 8, dim, but fire 2, cleanse, fear, 2. Score. 2. Love, image, heart. Love, image, heart. 2. Score. 2. Fear, 2.
I don't know how to heal. All right, maybe we go to the camps, we'll heal. Let's get up to that top part.
A2, floodplain with cam,
Let's
image.
get up to the camp. Now that we dealt with this invader.
D5, C, image, 8. D4, forest with beast, image. C3, desert, image. C4, desert, image. Beast moved up to forest.
Alright, we're in forest.
C3, desert, image. D3, forest with beast, image. Beast moved up to forest.
Alright, let's keep moving up. Get to that camp. Maybe we'll heal.
D2, forest with beast, image.
I think it was on this one.
A1, floodplain, image. B2, floodplain, image. A2, floodplain with cam, image.
Yeah, it's there. Okay, let's go across.
D2, forest with beast, image. Beast moved left to desert.
Go to the left.
C2, desert with beast, image. C2, desert with beast, image. Beast moved left to floodplain.
One more space. When we go to the left, we will capture that key.
B3, C, image, 4. B2, floodplain with beast, image. Beast moved left to floodplain.
Woo!
Camp spawned on mountain at C5.
Oh! There's a camp down there. We need to get down there. But let's check our health.
A5, mountain, image. A5, mountain, B5, C5, D5, D5, C, love, image, hard, 2.
No, our health didn't go up. I don't know how to increase our health. Okay. Let's go down.
A3, C, image, 3.
Now, I don't think we're allowed to cross the sea. Later on, we can unlock passive abilities that allow us to do that. For now, I think we're going to have to go around.
A2, floodplain with beast, image. A3, C, image, 3.
I don't think we can. Let's try, though.
A2, floodplain with beast, image.
I think it'd be nice if it said, you cannot do that. Wait, we can't do that, so...
A2, floodplain with beast, image. Beast moved right to floodplain.
Let's go back and around.
B2, floodplain with beast, image. B2, floodplain with beast, image. Beast moved right to desert.
Alright, now let's go down.
C2, desert with beast, image. Beast moved down to desert.
I like the
Settler invader spawned on C at A4.
C at A4. He's trying to get my camp! How dare you? I don't know if I can get there before he gets there. He's closer.
A5, mountain, A4, C with settler invader, image.
There's a settler coming.
B4, mountain, image.
He's trying to get my camp. I can hopefully get there before he gets there.
C4, desert, image. C3, desert with beast, image. Beast moved down to desert.
But he gets
Settler invader moved to mountain at B4.
Oh shoot, he's going for it.
C4, desert with beast, image. B4, mountain with settler invader,
Oh,
image.
I can attack him.
C4, desert with beast, image.
Get
Fear
off.
increased. Fear count now 3. Settler invader killed. Fear count now 3.
Good job. Thank you, Luther. Yeah, I swiped his little booty. Swiper, no swiping. Get out of here. Let's see now. Let's go get our camp now.
B5, mountain, image. A5, mountain, image. A4, C. B4, mountain, image. B5, mountain, image. C5, mountain with cam, image.
There it is.
B4, mountain, image. C4, desert with beast, image. Beast moved down to mountain.
Woo!
Camp spawned on forest at D1.
Forest at D1. So we need to go back up to the top again. Okay, no worries, no worries. We can do that.
C4, desert, image. B5, mountain. C5, mountain with beast, image. Beast moved up to desert.
This is our little thoroughfare.
C4, desert with beast, image. C4, desert with beast. C4, desert with beast, image. Beast moved up to desert.
Once you start moving, it's really, really easy.
C3, desert with beast, image. Beast moved up to
And
desert.
once you get used to the map, it becomes really second nature. Second nature.
C2, desert with beast, image. Beast moved up to desert. C1, desert with beast, image. Beast moved right to forest.
Woo!
Camp spawned on desert at C4.
Okay, desert at C4, no problem. We'll go right down and get that.
D2, forest, image. D1, forest with beast, image. D1, forest with beast. D1, forest with beast, image. D1, forest with beast, image. Beast moved left to desert. C1, desert with beast, image. Beast moved down to desert. Minor invader spawned on C at A3.
C, on the C at A3. He's right below that mountain range. I better beat. He's trying to beat me there.
C2, desert with beast, image. Beast moved down to desert.
Okay,
Minor invader moved to floodplain at A2.
okay, he's going up. Why are you going up? Okay, I don't know, maybe he's trying to set up a settlement. I better keep an ear out for what he tries. But let's get the camp first, we'll deal with him later.
C4. C4. B5, mountain, image. B4, mountain, image. C4, desert with camp, image.
Let's get our camp and then we'll go deal with that invader. You won't colonize my lands.
C3, desert with beast, image. Beast moved down to desert.
Alright, let's
Camp
go.
spawned on floodplain at A1.
Oh,
Minor
no!
invader moved to floodplain at B2.
He's right down there. He probably dropped off some... Okay, let's get back up there to the A1. And then hopefully we can head off that invader.
C4, desert with beast, image. Beast moved up to desert.
What did I bump
Minor
into?
damaged floodplain at B2.
You don't do that to my lands. Okay, I gotta get up there and stop him. He dropped off a miner.
C3, desert with beast, image. Beast moved up to desert. Beast attacked by invader. HP count now 1.
How?
C2, desert with beast, image. C1, desert, image. C2, desert with B2, damage with minor invader, image.
Damage with miner invader. I need to kill that miner.
C2, desert with beast, image. Fear increased. Fear count now 4.
Okay, I got rid
Minor
of it.
invader killed. Fear count now 4.
We could kill miners with one swipe. Now, I had a little trouble the first time I played figuring out how to take care of the damage.
B2, damaged, image.
I think we need to heal the land. Again, read your need help section. Read your tutorial. Don't be like me. Just call me default. Game is default. It's our new thing that me and Queen Angel have been calling me. I am default. Let's get that, let's see if we can walk on that land and fix it. Actually, do I fix it by stepping on it? Do I fix it by activating my abilities? Let's see.
30, dimmed, button. Burning roar. 20, dimmed, button. Take flight. 8, dimmed, button. Fiery sands. 2, dimmed, button. Cleanse land. 2, dimmed, button.
It says 2 dim. It's dim. That's good. I like that the dim buttons have been added. Thank you, Kieran. How do we know if we can cleanse the land?
Cleanse land. Fear, 4.
Okay, I don't know if we can cleanse the land. Maybe we need to be on top of it. Let's get on top of it.
C1, desert, image. C2, desert with beast, image. Beast moved left to damaged land.
Okay, let's see if we can cleanse it. I think a tutorial hint would be cute there. But again, this is a game that you're not going to be spoon-fed. You're going to have to figure it out.
Score. 6. Fear, 4. Cleanse land.
Will it cleanse automatically?
2, button.
No, there it is. There's a button. Let's cleanse it.
2, dimmed.
Oh, how cute! We can. Woo. All right, now, how dare you? You will not take my natural resources. I am an environmental terrorist. All right, let's go ahead. You will not build cell towers on my lands. Let's go get that other camp.
A1, floodplain with cam,
Let's
image.
go there. Oh, it's on A1.
C2, desert, image. B2, floodplain with beast, image. Beast moved left to floodplain.
All right, now let's go up and get that camp.
A2, floodplain with beast, image. A1, floodplain with cam, image. A2, floodplain with beast, image. Beast moved up to floodplain.
Cool.
Camp spawned on desert at C3.
Okay, C3. That's our home turf. That's our home turf. How dare. Let's go get that camp.
A1, B1, floodplain, image. B1, floodplain, image. Sun icon, image. B2, floodplain, image. B2, floodplain, image. A2, floodplain, image. A1, floodplain with beast, image. Beast moved right to floodplain. Builder invader spawned on C at A4.
C at A4. He's down near the bottom corner, left corner.
B2, floodplain, image. B2, floodplain, image. C2, desert, image. B2, floodplain, image. B2, floodplain, image. A2, floodplain, image. A1, floodplain, image. B1, floodplain with beast, image. Beast moved right to desert.
We'll get to the desert.
Builder invader moved to mountain at A5.
Come on. Now I got a builder and I got an invader.
C2, desert, image. C1, desert with beast, image. Beast moved down to desert.
Okay, there's a camp.
Builder invader moved to mountain at B5.
He's getting a little twitchy here.
C3, desert with camp, image. C2, desert with beast, image. Beast moved down to desert. Camp spawned on floodplain at A1.
A1.
Builder invader moved to mountain at B4.
Maybe I should stay near the top and defend.
C4, desert, image. C5, mountain, image. B5, mountain, image. A5, mountain, image.
Let's read the whole map.
Sun icon, image. Sun icon, image. A1, floodplain with camp, image. B1, floodplain, image. C1, desert, image. D1, forest, image. A2, floodplain, image. B2, floodplain, image. C2, desert, image. D2, forest, image. A3, C, image. B3, C, image. C3, desert with beast, image. D3, forest, image. A4, C, image. B4, mountain with builder invader, image. C4, desert, image. D4, forest, image. A5, mountain, image. B5, mountain, image. C5, mountain, image. D5, C, image. Love, image. 2, score, 8, fear, 2, cleanse land, 2, dimmed, button, fiery sands, 8, dimmed, button, take flight, 20, dimmed, button, burning roar, 30, dimmed, dimmed.
We gotta learn to use our burning roar. But let's go get that camp if we can.
C2, desert, image. C3, desert with beast, image. C3, desert with beast, image. Beast moved up to desert. Builder invader moved to desert at C4.
C4, huh? Well, he's right below us. Should we try to kill him? But if I move next to him, he'll hit me. See, I don't want to get hit by his abilities.
C4, desert with builder invader. C3, desert, image.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. He'll hit. If I move next to him, he'll attack me. And we only have 1 health left.
C2, desert with
We'll go to
beast,
the
image.
camp.
C2, desert with beast, image. Beast moved left to floodplain. Builder built development on desert at C4.
Yeah, I'll come back and destroy that later.
B2, floodplain with beast, image. C2, desert. B2, floodplain with beast, image. Beast moved up to floodplain. B1, builder invader moved to mountain at B4. B1, floodplain with beast, image. A1, floodplain with camp, B1, floodplain with beast, image. Beast moved left to floodplain.
Alright, we got that.
Camp spawned on forest at D2.
Now we gotta
Builder invader moved to desert at C4.
We gotta try to get rid of these camps.
A1, floodplain with beast, image. Beast moved right to floodplain. Builder invader moved. B2, floodplain, image. B1, floodplain with beast, image. Beast moved right to desert. Builder invader moved to desert at C4.
Okay.
C2, desert, image. C2, desert, image. C1, desert with beast, image. C2, desert, image. C3, desert, image.
We gotta get rid of that camp before it turns into a town.
C2, desert, image. C1, desert with beast, image. Beast moved down to desert. Builder built development on forest at D4.
Yeah,
Development upgraded to house on desert at C4.
No!
Settler invader spawned on C at D5.
Oh no! Now that they have a house, they're spawning more invaders. That's really bad. Okay, gotta get down there. Let's see here.
C2, desert with beast, image. C3, desert, image. C2, desert with beast, image. Beast moved down to desert. Beast attacked by invader. HP count now 1.
Okay, we do
Settler
heal.
invader moved to forest at D4.
Let's see if we heal over time.
C3, desert with beast. C4, desert with house with builder invader, image.
Let's kill this invader.
C3, desert with beast, image. Fear increased. Fear count now 3.
Alright, we got rid
Builder
of...
invader killed. Fear count now 3.
Cool, we killed them.
Settler invader moved to forest at D3. C4, desert with house, image. 4.
How do we kill this house?
C4, desert with house, image. C3, desert with beast, image. Beast attacked by invader. HP count now 0.
I can't kill the house? I got killed! Ouch, no! Okay, we need to figure out how these houses work. And okay.
D3, forest with settler invader, image. B5, mountain, image. B5, mountain, A5, B5, C5, D5, D5, replay beast, button,
Okay.
D5, replay beast, button,
Replay beast.
love, image,
Okay, so we can replay. That was so fun. Oh my god, that's so fun. Let's hit the replay button and then we'll come back on our next part and play again.
replay, love, image, replay beast, button, camp spawned on floodplain at D1, B5, desert, image,
All right. All right, well, that's. That was very, very, very fun. Again, this is Eldermyth. The developer's name is Kieran Hartnett. You can find the description of the game in my description, and you can also find the link to Eldermyth's Discord. Its link in the iOS store, and of course, all my important information. Thank you to My Noise. Also, thank you to Kieran. Thank you very much to Matthias. I appreciate all of you. We'll come back for part 3 and we'll play again. But that was extremely fun. Happy Easter to everyone. Hope you're having the very best with you and yours. And I will hear you next time. Take care.